My boss tried to fire me and take credit for my work, so I made sure the entire company found out. So I just want to say up front, I'm not a petty person. I'm really not. But after what my manager did to me, I made sure she never pulled that move on anyone ever again. Let me tell you exactly what happened. I worked at a mid-sized marketing agency for 3 years. I was good at my job, like genuinely good. I built a campaign strategy from scratch for one of our biggest clients, a retail brand spending nearly $500,000 a year with us. I spent 6 weeks on it. Late nights, weekends, the whole thing. My manager, I'll call her Dana, reviewed it, gave me a few notes, and said she'd present it to the client herself since she had the relationship. Fine, I trusted her. Big mistake. The presentation went amazingly. The client loved it. They signed an expanded contract. Dana got a bonus and a mention in the company-wide newsletter. My name? Nowhere. Not once. When I asked her about it privately, she looked me dead in the eye and said, "Ideas presented in this company belong to the team, not individuals." I was stunned, but I kept my mouth shut, for now. 2 months later, I found out through a colleague that Dana had been telling senior leadership that I was struggling to meet expectations and that she was managing my performance. I had no idea. No warning, no review, nothing said to my face. Then HR called me in for a meeting. Dana had submitted a formal performance improvement plan, a PIP, for me. Out of nowhere. The PIP had bullet points about failure to contribute original ideas and lack of initiative. I nearly laughed out loud. Lack of original ideas, from the person whose entire bonus came from my original idea. But here's where I had been smart without even knowing it. See, I document everything. Every email, every Slack message, every shared Google Doc. I keep receipts. And when I built that campaign strategy, I had version histories, timestamps, draft documents, and a full email thread where I had shared early concepts with Dana, and she had replied, "This is brilliant. Run with it. All of it. Timestamped. Saved." I didn't go to HR crying. I didn't confront Dana in the hallway. I waited for the PIP follow-up meeting, the one where Dana, her manager, and HR would all be in the room together. They sat down expecting to walk me through my performance issues. Instead, I opened my laptop, pulled up the shared screen, and calmly said, "Before we begin, I'd like to provide some context about the campaign that was presented to the client in March." I walked them through every document, the original brief I wrote, Dana's reply calling it brilliant, the version history showing I had created and edited the file over 40 hours, the Slack messages, even a draft email Dana had sent to me asking me to clean it up before she presented it. Then I pulled up the newsletter where she was credited alone. Then I pulled up this PIP, which accused me of lacking original ideas. The room was silent for a very long time. HR asked Dana directly if she had presented the campaign as her own work. She stumbled, said it was a collaborative effort. I pointed out that collaborative efforts typically credit the collaborators. I was asked to step out. 20 minutes later, HR called me back in, without Dana. The PIP was withdrawn. I was offered a formal apology. Dana was quietly moved to a different team within the month. I later heard she was put on her own performance review. And the client campaign I built? It won an industry award that year. My name was on it. I'm not proud of how long I let it go on, but I am proud of how I ended it. Document everything, people. You never know when your receipts become your weapon. If this happened to you, drop it in the comments. And if you want more stories like this, you know what to do.